Well, welcome everyone. We'll get started. Before we do, just real quick, if you got my extra note for today's class, having something red in the space could be nice. And then also if you have a block or a pillow or folded up towels, something like a yoga block nearby, then have that close by. We're gonna use that in the very beginning and at the very end of our practice. All right, guys. So tonight we are going to begin our exploration of the chakras. So let's begin in either Virasana or Vajrasana. So this might be where you need your block. Vajrasana is a little less intense, so I'll show you that option first. It will be with your legs together, your knees together, your feet together, and then you'll just sit back on your heels. And with that, if that's still a little uncomfortable, you can place your pillow or towels underneath your seat. Come up as high as you need to find comfort there. If you're coming into Virasana, let me point this down a touch. Your knees will come together, your feet will open a little bit wider than your hips. So you're making space for your hips. And then bring your hands back towards your calves. Think of sliding your calf down towards your heel and then out away. So you're just making a little space there to ease your sit bones back towards the floor. If this is comfortable with both sit bones on the floor, excellent. If not, this is a big stretch on those knees. Then grab your block, your pillow, your blanket, your towel, and just keep adding height. Even if you're about a foot above, that's totally fine. Keep adding height until you're comfortable. And if neither of these are comfortable, then just come into an easy seat, Sukhasana, legs crossed, sitting nice and easy. Tonight, I want you to rest your palms down on your thighs. Find a little grounding here. Soften your shoulders. And just take note here as you settle in of what is actually grounding. Your palms, your knees, your shins, the tops of your feet, your sit bones, your pelvis. And then if you'd like to soften or close your eyes, soften or close your eyes. Do a bit of an introduction here to what the chakras are. So the chakras are 7 main energy zones that rise along the line of your spine on your body. They start at the very base of your spine, your sacrum, the space between your perineum and your coccyx, and they rise all the way up through the top of your head. Chakra is Sanskrit, and it literally translates to wheel. So these 7 chakras are like 7 spinning wheels along your body. The first spins one way, the second spins the other, and all the way up through your spine, you have these spinning energy zones. Each chakra corresponds to specific nerves, specific organs and body parts, and also emotions. So if a chakra is too open, if it's spinning too fast, then that might manifest in our nervous system, our organs, our body parts, our emotions. And then in opposition to that, if we're too blocked or slow or closed in a particular chakra, that might also make itself manifest in our body. So our work throughout our practice as a yogi is to keep these chakras balanced, and it's going to change every day, every month, even on the hour. Your chakras might vary, so just bringing yourself back and back again and again to evaluate what's going on in this energy system. So with that being said, if your eyes are open, go ahead, close your eyes. And today we are starting with the root chakra. That chakra at the very base of your spine, between your perineum and your coccyx bone. This chakra is called MULADHARA. The color of this chakra is red. Its element is earth. And its sound is LAM, L-A-M. So quickly, with those ideas in mind, an easy way to bring more awareness to this chakra is to add the color red to your space, and maybe to chant the sound LAM. Muladhara is like the foundation of a house, but for your body. When in balance, it's sturdy, stabilizing, supportive. It's associated with your sense of security and survival, including your financial stability and your basic needs such as food, water, shelter, and safety. And it also deals with your emotional needs, like letting go of fear and feeling safe. So as we know, when these needs are met, when Muladhara is in balance, you tend to worry less. You feel centered, satisfied, content, fit, strong, connected to nature, connected to your aspirations. When Muladhara is blocked or unbalanced, you feel anxious. You might worry or fall into fear, insecurity, confusion. This might manifest as constipation, bladder or colon problems, elimination problems, or lower back, leg, and feet issues. And just keeping that in mind, return your awareness to your breath, return your awareness to those points that are grounding, and allow gravity to pull you further and further towards the earth. Softly draw your navel in, and then see if you can engage your pelvic floor. Think of squeezing and lifting your pelvic floor up towards your navel, and let that energy rise up all the way out the top of your head. Taking 3 big breaths together. Option to chant the sound LAM on your exhale. Inhale in through your nose, fill up. LAM. Big breath in. Draw your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Grounding your awareness to your heart center, bow your forehead to your head. Release your hands to your thighs. Gently open your eyes. Make your way onto all fours and move your prop out from under you, but keep it close by. We'll use that later towards the end of class. Here on all fours, spread your fingers wide, root down, ground through your palms. Tuck your toes, feel your knees and the balls of your feet grounding into the floor. And then let's give the backs of our knees a little stretch. Start by slowly extending that right leg behind you. It might take a little time after all that compression on those knees and Virasana or Vajrasana to loosen up. So get longer through the back of your leg here. Press the floor away with your hands, pull your belly in and up, and add a little more reach through the top of your head. If it feels nice, you might add a couple rocks forwards and backwards using the ball of your right foot to guide you. And then we're going to work towards a modified side plank. I want you to pivot your right heel and your right shin to the left. So bring, right heel and left shin to the left. So bring that left shin all the way to the left. Seal the outer edge of your right foot into the floor and reach your right arm up to the sky. Modified side plank. Press down more through your left hand. Root down more through your right foot. Press your hips forward towards the wall in front of you and lift your right hip higher to the ceiling. Now using that left hand into the floor, press off that left hand. Inhale, rise up to stand on your legs. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, gate pose. Take that left arm up and over. Press down more through your left knee to lengthen through your left side body. Keep anchoring through the outer edge of your right foot. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, return to all fours. Plant your hands down on the floor. Pivot those knees and reset. Good, start easy with that left leg. Extend your left leg slowly back behind you. Give yourself a little time to open up behind that left knee. Press the floor away with your hands, pull your belly in and up. Reach out your left heel forward through the top of your head, and then maybe add those easy rocks, forwards and backwards. And then working into modified side plank. On this side, pivot your left heel and right shin to the right. Seal the outer edge of your left foot into the floor, reach your left arm to the sky. Yes, press your hips forward, and then lift your left hip higher to the ceiling. Anchor through that outer edge of your left foot as you press your right hand down and towards the front of your mat. Keep pressing in that right hand, use that force. Inhale, rise up to stand on your legs. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, gate pose, reach that right arm up and over. Nice, soften your shoulders. Let your hips move forward as you press down more into your right knee and stretch that right arm longer. Take a big breath in. Exhale, all fours, root down through your hands. Even out your legs. Come back to neutral here with those toes tucked under. On an inhale, cow pose, flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Pull your heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, cat pose, tuck your tailbone, lift your belly. Press the floor away with your hands. Relax your head, spread between your shoulder blades and pause. Lift your belly up towards your spine so much that your knees hover 1 inch off the floor. So it's like a little hover cat here. Keep pressing the floor away with your hands. Energetically, imagine you could drag your wrists and knees towards each other to engage your core a little bit more. Lower those knees, inhale, cow pose, flip your sit bones, pull your heart forward. This time, exhale right into that hover cat. Lift your belly, hover your knees, press the floor away with your hands. Twice more like that. Knees drop, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, hover cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, hover cat, and hold for 10. Breathe. 9, 8, 7. Keep lifting your belly up towards your spine. Press the floor away with your hands for 3. Down dog coming up in 2. And 1. Downward facing dog with a little movement here. Pedal out your legs, shake out your head. See what's going on in this down dog today, and then respond accordingly. Add whatever movement feels appropriate to create a little more space, a little more release. Maybe flutter your lips, open your mouth, take a sigh. And then settle into your down dog. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. Spread those fingers wide. Press down especially into your thumb and index fingers. Get longer through your arms as you press the floor away with your hands, and wrap your outer armpits down towards the floor and in towards your nose. Create a little more space across your shoulders. See if you can find a little cow pose in those sit bones. Flip your sit bones to the sky, and then gently melt your heels closer to the floor. On an inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, pause here. Get long, out your heels, out the top of your head, and then imagine you could press the floor away with your armpits. Pull your belly and front ribs in and up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Can you lead with those sit bones? Find a little bit of that cow pose as you flip those sit bones high. On the breath, inhale, shift forward to plank. Find that length, find that strength. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Pause, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower chest and thighs at the same time, all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Walk your toes back. Get really long through your legs. At the same time, see if you can pull your heart forward and drag your shoulder blades down your back away from your ears. Keep that happening. Reach behind you and release your fingers. Squeeze your palms. Spread your toes a little wider as you anchor the tops of your feet into the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you widen through your chest. And on an inhale, lift your chest away from the floor. Drive your knuckles towards the wall behind you, and then maybe up a little higher to where the back wall and ceiling come to meet. Stay wide across your collarbones. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. Keep spreading your toes and anchoring them into the floor to help give you a little lift. Take one more breath in. Lift 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up the plank. And right back to downward facing dog. Here in down dog, take a big inhale, fill up. And then open your mouth. Big sigh, big exhale. Let go. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, listen closely. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Coming into a deep prayer squat. Elbows inside your knees, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Press your knees open wide with your elbows, and then also press those legs back into your arms. See if you can use that traction to help lift up through your pelvic floor a bit more. Pull your tailbone forward as you draw your shoulders back. Get a little taller out the top of your head. And relax your shoulders. Soften your face. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fingers to the floor. Straighten your legs. Drop your head. Add a sway here. Side to side with your hips, your torso, your neck. And coming back to center with your torso, one more time, find that prayer squat. Spread your toes wide, root down into the floor. Imagine here you were going to stand, but don't actually stand. So just find and activate those muscles needed to stand, yes, lifting up through your pelvic floor. Now engaging those muscles, press into your feet. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And as you exhale, step your feet together at the top of your mat, Tadasana. Big toes touch, hands to prayer. Soften or close your eyes. Drop into those places of contact into the earth. Let gravity pull your feet down into the floor. Feel that energy rebound up, add another lift through your pelvic floor. A gentle lift through your heart, the back of your neck, the top of your head. You let your eyes get heavier in their sockets. Relax your jaw. MULADHARA, root chakra. Bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Today, exhale, open twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward, and pause. As you open that right arm and gaze more towards your right thumb, see if you can draw your left hip back slightly so your pelvis stays square. Twist a little deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Feel that reach in opposite directions through your arms. Pull your right hip back slightly to stay square in your hips, but then open more through that left arm. Gaze to your left thumb. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back room with cactus arms. Drag your elbows down. Use your shoulder blade tips to lift your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press in the tops of your feet. Lift your knees and thighs off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a big breath in through your nose. Big exhale. Here, can you root down through your hands? Can you melt your heels towards the floor? And then think of linking your tailbone now towards your heels. A little different sensation here. On an inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way to the outside of your right hand. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, coming back into that prayer squat. Engage your pelvic floor, engage your legs, soften your face. Press down into your feet. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, step or jump your feet together, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Squeeze your glutes as you press your hips forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pull your heart forward, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root, ground, settle, take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Right foot to the outside of your right hand. Come into that prayer squat. Lift your chest, scoop your tailbone forward. Press into your feet, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, step or jump, Tadasana. Again, inhale, sweep those arms around and up. Exhale, open, twist right. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, open, twist left. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen tailbone back, top of the head forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Reconnecting with the grounding sensation of your breath, the earth. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, prayer squat. Scoop that tailbone forward, lift your pelvic floor, soften your shoulders. Engage your legs. Press down to rise. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, step or jump. Tadasana. Last time, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, open, twist right. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, open, twist left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back in the cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, spin your biceps out. Pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, downward dog, settle. Breathe. Re-root. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Right foot to the outside of your right hand. Prayer squat. Scoop that tail forward, shoulders back. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. Exhale, step or jump. Feet together, hands to prayer and pause. Soften or close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Like the stilling of the waters of a pond. Allow your waters to still, to settle, to ground. Gently open your eyes if they're closed. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Breathe. Feel all this energy rooting towards the earth. Sitting lower in your hips, pressing down into your heels. Squeeze your knees together, pull your belly in and up, and scoop your tailbone forward. Get longer from your hip creases out your fingertips. Add a little more lift through your heart as you keep dropping your hips down and back. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you pull your belly in, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Take one more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward to plank. Squeeze your leg into your arm. Press the floor away with your hands. Pull your belly in and up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Press off your back toes, round your spine. Make space to step that right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up high, lunge. Breathe. Starting with those feet, closest body part to the floor. Press down into your right heel. Imagine you could drag your right heel back. As you press on your left toes, steer your left hip forward. Working to square your hips towards the front of your space. Bend your front knees, sit a little lower in your hips, but then pull your belly and front ribs in as your shoulders soften and reach more through your fingertips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Burst open wide. Seal the outer edge of your back foot into the floor. Bend your front knee deeper. See if you can anchor down through your right heel. You might even wiggle and relax your right toes. And then imagine you could drag your feet together. Find a little more lift through your pelvic floor as you soften your shoulders. Gaze is over your right middle finger. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Keep that right shin moving forward as you reach your right arm up and back. Lift the skin of your right ribs to the sky. Create more space in that right hip crease. Bend that right knee a little deeper. Stretch that right arm a little straighter. Take one more breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. Today, turn your left palm to the front of your space and reach that left arm all the way overhead. Good, notice here as you press your right arm into your right knee and work to open that right knee. Notice if your ribs and your belly are popping open. Try and draw your ribs and belly back in. Imagine again you could suck your feet together, engage your inner thighs and pelvic floor. And then from here, maybe today, extend that right arm long to frame your head. Beautiful. Keep opening your right knee. Stay strong through those feet, through those legs. Spin your right ribs to the ceiling. Press down more through that back foot. Breathe for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1. Low lunge. Hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, modified pyramid. Keep your feet where they are. Stretch your right leg straight. Without moving your right foot, imagine you could rotate that right foot to the right. Pull your outer right hip back and reach your heart towards your right toes. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, soften over that leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Let a breath in. Let a breath out. Slowly rebend your front knee. Find that low lunge. Inhale your version of plank. As we flow, you might float that right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, both feet to the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath. Check in. Ground through your hands, ground through your feet, ground through your breath. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow, breathe. Squeeze that leg in your arm. Press the floor away with your hands. Good, inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across the body. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Make space for that left thigh to come closer to your chest and step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, and pause. Steering your hips from your feet. Imagine you could drag that left heel back. As you press into your right toes, spin your right hip forward. Bend your front knee a little deeper, sit those hips lower, and then pull your belly back, your front ribs in. Stay soft through your shoulders as you reach through your fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Burst open wide. Soften and brighten your heart. Gaze over your left middle finger and then relax your shoulders away from your ears. Power down through your feet, down through that left heel. down through the outer edge of your right foot, but then imagine you could suck those feet in towards each other. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Let your left shin move forward. Lift your left hip crease to the ceiling. Get longer through that left side body. Big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Turn your right palm to the front of your space and cast that right arm overhead. Press your left knee open with your left arm. Draw your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Re-engage that back foot into the floor. Notice if your front ribs are popping out. Can you pull your belly and front ribs in? Get longer through your lower back. Option here to float that left arm. Framing your head with both arms. Keep that left knee opening wide. Spin your left ribs to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, square off, release. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your left leg straight. On this side, imagine that left foot could rotate to the left, almost like you're trying to open a stuck jar. Spin your outer left hip back. Reach your heart forward. Take a breath in to lengthen. And then exhale, fold. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Another big breath. Big breath. Bend your left knee, find a low lunge. Inhale your version of plank, maybe float that left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, open heart. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Settle in here. Reroute down through your hands, down through your feet. Relax your eyes. You're gonna smooth out that flow. Inhale, right side on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press your heels down and out, pull your belly in. Inhale. Exhale, shift your shins back towards your calves. Inhale. Exhale, scoop your tailbone forward, lift your heart. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross your body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach that left arm overhead. Option to add that right arm for 3, 2. Press down through your feet. 1, low lunge, square off. Inhale, modified pyramid. Keep those feet where they are. Stretch that right leg straight. Let's stay for an extra breath. Exhale it out. Take 1 more breath in. And exhale. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, plank, your version. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm all the way over. Option to add that left arm for 3, 2, 1, low lunge. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch that left leg straight. Stay there as you exhale and soften. Taking one more breath. Inhale, fill. Big exhale. Rebend your left knee. Inhale, your version of plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Slow it down. Check in. Drop your head. You might give it an easy shape. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Open your jaw, your mouth. Stick out your tongue. Adding on. Inhale, rise behind your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly and scoop that tailbone forward. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knees together, press your heels down and out. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Sit lower as you exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, pause. Exhale, kakasana or prayer squat. So crow pose, hands to the floor, knees into your upper arms, or prayer squat, which we've taken earlier. For crow pose, ground through those hands. Pull your weight forward towards your fingers. Pull your heart and gaze forward and up. And then maybe lift one foot, maybe lift the other. Maybe lift both for 3, 2, wherever you are, chaturanga in 1, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause here. Option to stay, squeeze that leg to arm, or Ekapada Kundinyasana. Bend your elbows like chaturanga. Just like crow pose, shift forward. Lift those back toes off the floor for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior, but add a half wrap this round. See if you can wrap your left arm around your back. Try and grab your inner right thigh with your left fingers. Press your right thigh down and forward with that left hand as you reach your right arm further up and back. Beautiful. Try and keep that half bind. Stretch your front leg straight. Half bound reverse trikonasana. Press down through your right foot. Inhale, reach through those right fingertips. Exhale, half bound trikonasana. Shift your hips back. You can use those left fingers to pull that outer right hip back as you extend out over your right leg. Lightly land your right hand down. Press more through your back foot to lengthen the crown of your head towards the front of your space. Keep wrapping your right buttock under as you spin your top shoulder back. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up your shape as you breathe in. And as you exhale, low lunge. Take your time releasing that left arm. Square off, bend that right knee. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm high. And as you exhale, release. Power up here, pressing your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull your belly in and up. So much so that your torso lifts off your right thigh slightly. Use that power, use that engagement. Extend your arms straight out in front of you. Reach through your fingertips. Get longer from your hip creases out your fingertips. Pull so far forward that you launch into warrior 3. Spin your left hip down to face the floor. Keep a tiny bend in that right knee to help you find that. Reach out your lifted heel. Reach out your fingertips. And as you press the floor away with your right foot, draw your belly and front ribs in. Breathe for 3. One-legged mountain in, 2. And 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee draws into your chest. Rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana on the left. Bend your right knee. Double wrap your left leg over. Double wrap your left arm under. Sit low in your hips. Wring out your thighs, wring out your arms. As your hips drop lower, lift your elbows a little higher, shoulder height with those elbows, and then pull your forearms away from your face as you pull your belly and front ribs in, spread between your shoulder blades. Breathe here for 3. Soft eyes. 2. 1. Inhale, mountain pose, left foot down, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a moment. Let those waters still ground through your feet. Use your thumbs against your heart to ground your heart. Find your breath. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Drag that weight back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Sit a little lower. 4. Take one more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, Kakasana or prayer squat. Option again to fly forward with your heart and gaze, or to open those feet a little wider and drop down into prayer squat. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Chaturanga in 2. And 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, pause. Option to stay here and squeeze. Or bend your elbows like chaturanga, make a shelf for that left leg. Push off your back toes, pull your weight over your fingers and fly for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Adding that half wrap. Wrap that right arm behind you. Try and grab your inner left thigh with your right fingers. Spin that thigh to the ceiling, and then use that right hand to press your left thigh down and away as you stretch that left arm longer. Keep that half wrap. Stretch your left leg straight. Half bound, reverse Trikonasana. Press more into your left foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, half bound Trikonasana. Use those right fingers to spin your outer left hip back. Lengthen through your left side waist and lightly land that left hand. Press down through your back foot to lengthen out the crown of your head. Pull your belly and front ribs in and spin your top shoulder open. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Can you inhale down and out through your feet? And as you exhale, release, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Exhale, release. Good, now before we transition, find that lift, that engagement. Pull your belly in so much that your torso lifts off your front thighs slightly. Press down into your feet, squeeze your inner thighs together. From there, extend both arms long out in front of you. Lengthen more through your side waist, reach more through your arms, and then fly into warrior 3. Spin your right hip down, soften your left knee. Pull your belly and front ribs in and up as you press down into your left foot. Get longer out your back heel, longer out the top of your head. Breathe for 3. One-legged mountain in, 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana on the right. Bend your left knee. Double wrap your right leg. Double wrap your right arm. Sit low, lift your elbows. Pull your belly in, pull your forearms forward. Relax your shoulders. Relax your eyes. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain pose, right foot down, arms overhead. Exhale, gather that energy to your heart, hands to prayer. Soften or close your eyes. Feel your feet on the earth, your thumbs at your heart, Your teeth soft in your mouth. Release your arms by your side, gently open your eyes. Take a big step out with your left foot and then pivot to face the side of your mat. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Turn both feet in slightly, both heels out. And let's take a chest expansion. So interlace your hands behind you. On an inhale, drive your knuckles to the floor, lift your heart to the ceiling. And as you exhale, fold forward. Press your heels down and out to flip your sit bones higher to the sky. And then actively see if you can reach your collarbones more so than the top of your head. Your collarbones to the floor to lengthen your spine. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, release. Fingers to the floor. Roll out your head, your shoulders. Heel toe your feet a touch wider. And then work into Skandasana to the back of your mat. Left toes turn out slightly. Right toes pivot to the ceiling. Bend your left knee deeply. You can use your left elbow to press your left knee open. And then imagine you could drag your fingers back towards you as you pull your heart forward and up. Good, take a big inhale. And on an exhale, super easy, other side. Bend your right knee. Crawl your hands over to the right. Pivot those left toes to the ceiling. Press your right knee open with your right elbow. Pull your heart forward. Imagine you could drag your hands back. Big inhale. Exhale one more time over to the left. Bend your left knee, crawl over. Press that left knee open, spin your right toes high. Inhale. Exhale, right side, take your time. Big breath in. And big breath out. Nice, coming back into that wide straddle. Stretch both legs straight. And just start to heel toe your feet in until they're all the way together. And then taking weight into your hands, a little hop onto your shins. And breathe here. So we're gonna return to either Virasana or Vajrasana. If you need a little prop, that blanket, that pillow, that block underneath your sit bones, go for it. If you're coming into Virasana, knees are together, feet are a touch wider than your hips. Move your shins down and out as you have a seat. So take your time here. Allowing ourselves a moment to ground. Close your eyes. Soften your hip creases, let your pelvis drop into the floor. Heavy your hands. Heavy the tops of your feet, your knees, your belly. And just allow your breath to breathe organically. Observe the energy in your body. Now imagine a red light filling the bowl of your pelvis. A warm red glow. With every breath, allow that light to grow warmer, redder, fuller. Hands to prayer at your heart. Draw your forehead to your head. Release your hands, gently open your eyes, lift your chin, Swing your legs off to one side and all the way around. You can face front or side, whatever's more comfortable. And just slide your prop out of the way. Keep that prop close by. We're going to use it one more time. So with those legs long, we're going to come into half Gomukhasana. I want you to keep your right leg long, flex your right foot, and send energy out that right heel. Bend your left knee, and then cross your left leg way over, so you're trying to stack your left knee on top of your right. Pull your left heel in close to your right hip. Sit up tall, take a breath in. If you need that block or that blanket underneath you here, great place to use it. And then maybe you start to crawl those fingers forward. And trying to keep length in that right leg. Relax your head, your shoulders. If it feels good to close your eyes, close your eyes. Make your way back up to sit. Keep it simple, just swap it out. Stretch that left leg long, flex your left foot, reach out that left heel. Bend your right knee, press your right knee all the way over. So you're trying to stack right knee on top of left. Bring your right heel in close to your outer left hip. Sit up tall, sit on something if you need to. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, maybe crawl those fingers forward. Soften through your shoulders, your neck, your head, your eyes, your teeth, your tongue. Start to make your way back up to sit. Stretch your right leg out long to meet your left. Flex your feet. Bring your hands alongside your hips. We're going to take a moment here in Dandasana, staff pose. Roll your shoulders back. If your arms are long enough, press your hands down into the floor. Press your heels down into the floor. And then imagine with your pelvic floor that you could suck up energy from the earth and let that energy rise up through the crown of your head as your chin tucks just slightly and the tips of your ears lift. On an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Relax here. If it feels good to roll out your shoulders, go for it. Start to softly unroll up to sit. And then as you roll onto your back, go ahead, gather your prop and bring it down with you. We're going to finish with a restorative bridge pose today. So coming down, feet are hip width apart, flat on the floor. Walk your heels in close to your glutes. As you press down into your feet, I want you to lift your hips and then take your prop and slide it underneath your sacrum. Now, wherever that prop lands, it should feel comfortable underneath your hips, so adjust as needed. And you can make this as high or as low as you'd like. Just that little bit of elevation turns this into an inversion. Your heart becomes higher than your head, and we have a little reversal of blood flow in our legs. Bring your arms alongside your body and turn your palms to the ceiling. Close your eyes. See if you can spread your feet a little wider. Root down, ground through your feet, but then soften there without effort. Just feel that connection. We will be here for a little while, so see if you can really allow the props, the floor, the earth to support you. you'd like, you could silently or audibly repeat the mantra LAM as you exhale. Prepare to come out of this slowly. First, press into your feet. Lift your hips enough so you can slide your top out from under you. Place it off to the side. Lower your hips to the floor. You find Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Rest your left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Ground. Gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Bring both hands to your right knee. Extend your left leg long. Take a breath in. Exhale, easy twist. Let that knee fall to the left. Look to the right. Make your way through center. And switch sides. Hug your left knee in. Right leg long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Take that knee right. Look left. Coming back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Curl everything into a tight ball. Press your mid back into the floor. Take a big breath in. Fill up. And with an exhale, a sigh, a release, a letting go. Melt into the floor. Final rest. Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath. in the fall of your chest. Allow that breath to travel down into your toes, your fingertips, and add some small movements there. And when you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll over to your right side. And as you make your way up to a comfortable seated position, find your easy seat. Virasana, Vajrasana, Sukhasana. Rest your hands on your thighs today. Shoulders soft. Close your eyes. MULADHARA, root chakra. I am grounded. My spirit is grounded deep in the earth. I am calm, strong, centered, and peaceful. I am able to let go of fear and trust that I am eternally safe. I am worthy of all things beautiful. Carly Marie. Slide your hands to prayer in front of your heart. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.